Hey guys, my name's Ren. Welcome back to the 100% playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We have the quest Novigrad Dreaming selected, and I would very much like to get that done in this episode as well. But what I would also like to do is go over to the city square, just forgo all these merchants and grab this notice board as well to see what else Novigrad has to offer. We finished with reading off the notice board, and we will begin this episode by reading off the notice board as well, just to kind of wrap it up nicely. Alrighty, so lessons in simbuildsbyrhea. Which knife should be used when eating fish? Is it fitting for a lady to walk without hose in hot weather? Should a white wine glass be held by the stem or by the cup? Anyone aspiring to rub shoulders with Novigrad high society will receive answers to these and other similarly vexing questions for a trifling fee by inquiring with Count Nugat, a world authority in matters of simbuildsbyrhea. I do believe I pronounced it kind of sort of correctly. I am not necessarily familiar with French terms. Contract Haunted House. I seek a witcher of unsullied reputation, documentation regarding prior achievements and written references preferred, who will undertake the task of combing the residence on the outskirts of the city recently acquired by the undersigned Count Kurt Desard in order to find and drive off or kill the creature which is haunting it. A sizable reward is guaranteed. Sincerely, Kurt Desard, Count of Anchor by writ of King Photis, temporarily in residence at the Kingfisher. Contract Imp. On behalf of the Merchants Guild, I hereby announce the following. A particularly bold beast, an imp, to our thinking, has taken to thieving in the market near the city gates. Though it has not yet harmed any humans, this monster has caused a great deal of irrecoverable financial loss. Whoever tracks down and kills the imp shall receive a hefty reward, one free of all taxes, in accordance with our Honorable City Councilman's Decree number 1271/C/7/10. Do not tarry in providing us assistance, good people, for retail trade is the backbone of a healthy economy, meaning the financial well-being of the city's merchants lies in all of your best interests. Sylvester Amello, Merchant. Announcement concerning items of a magic nature. May the following hereby be known. The production, possession, or sale of any magic items whatsoever, example gratia, amulets meaning to bring good fortune, desire-intensifying potions, dolls used to cast curses on their likenesses, and so forth, is strictly forbidden and shall be punished with the utmost severity. His Excellency Cyrus Anglican Hemelvard, Hierarch of the Eternal Fire. Contract Monster in the Bits. By order of the City Council number 1408/DZ/185, a reward has been set aside for the killing of the monster which torments and murders residents of the Bits after dark. The only acceptable proof of having performed this deed shall be a trophy taken from the monster's body. Yes, this means your mother's or cousin's or aunt's eyewitness testimony will not suffice, nor will the sworn word of any other person, regardless of his or her claimed relationship to you, the hierarch, or anyone else, and also without caring with or his or her alleged trustworthiness, which supposedly can be attested to by anyone at your favorite drinking hole. For more information and or to collect the reward, see the District Superintendent for the Bits, Lund, by writ of City Council, Superintendent of the Bits. Fist fights. Anyone looking to bash some heads will find plenty of worthy ones in our fair city. Those interested in joining the fun, sign up for our tournament. You'll face these most highly honorable gents. Gregorius Georg, known as the Pile Diver, Archibald O'Neill, Captain Iron Mortimer, and Durden, known as the Tailor. Okay, so we have fist fights aplenty and contracts aplenty as well, it seems. An elusive thief. Okay, looks like we can go through here. Let's go over on here. Fist of Fury. There's a lot of quests. Oh, this is locked? Oh. Can I, like, get up again? Oh, I can. Following the thread. I was hoping I could just kind of get out from here. I can. Very, very nice. And it looks like we need to go somewhere over there. So let me go down here. Down here, swim over here. Yeah, that's just normal water behavior. Don't mind that.
Who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
Oh, is that so? That's very, very interesting. And we are over here, I believe. Oh, looks like it.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Okay, we are looking for Corinne.
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corinne is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Let me in. The house's history. Why do you care about it? Why are you standing here? Yeah, house history is kind of something interesting to dream about.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Okay, that's very interesting, but why are you standing here?
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
Okay, but will you let us in?
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter. Call that my whim.
Thank you, good sir.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, here we are in the house. A lot of things to loot, which I will help myself with gladly.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Okay, something about blood.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Oh. Sarah? Who's Sarah?
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to to check the attic.
Way
Put
to
it
make
down,
this
please.
creepy.
That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Okay, but where's the attic?
Stop.
There's
Go away.
2 rooms.
Leave it.
But looks like we're right.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Well, it's nothing Art can't deal with. Oh, finally some light. Okay, so let's go ahead and equip Art. There's a lot of things here to loot again. Drawing of a crib. Paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems. Honestly, that looks better than I would draw a crib, so props to whoever drew that. A rag doll.
Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
It's also a very, very large attic. Something mischievous is going
Put it
on.
down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Oh, will you look at that? A cradle. That sounded like tiny, tiny footsteps. Okay, it looks like we have another drawing there. Can I not loot? Thank you.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
You don't seem that enthusiastic about it, Geralt. Drawing of a bread hearth.
Stop. Go away.
We did have a
Leave it.
basement. Yes. So I'm guessing the oven's there. Looks like it, yes. I mean, don't mind if I do, I guess. Ooh, Elven Ruins. Ooh. Oh, that's a brick. I thought that was something quest related. Cavalry trousers. Assassin's boots. I will just really, really quickly see if anything is worth the trouble, but it doesn't look like it is. That's a kind of nice find. And we do have the oven, so I guess we can examine it. Let's loot this first, this and this, and then examine the oven.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
Okay, I know what you are. This is no game. Yeah, she really does look a lot like Johnny, so she might as well be a godling.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Well, to be fair, she was there first. It laid abandoned and she moved in. Let's make a deal. Guess I'll have to throw you out then. But where would she go then? Because if you throw her out, Geralt, she's gonna probably be hunted down. Look at her. Let's try and make a deal with her.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Oh, that's so sweet. I like Sarah. I like godlings. Godlings are nice. If you're nice to them, because apparently Sarah here shows that she doesn't have to be nice to everybody. Corinne, we can finally talk to you.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Okay, we need to meet her at the Golden Sturgeon. So why don't we just go there?
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Well, the house is still haunted, can't seem to lift the curse. Or we can actually cross Sarah and tell him why the house is haunted. But since she helped us, we will help her.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Yes, how very tragic that you bought a house that's haunted. Okay, we do need to meet Corinne at the Golden Sturgeon, so I would say we go right ahead. And if I'm not mistaken, the Golden Sturgeon is the place where we read one of the notice boards. There we go. You know what? We will deal with you a bit later.
Racial hygiene's as poor as their
Captain
personal
Wolverstone. I for a split second I thought it said Captain Wolverine. Okay, can we loot something? We can. Very nice. Okay, we also have, oh, there's a lot of stuff to loot. A lot of good stuff, apparently. Lots of alcohol that we can sell. And empty bottles for the potions that we will create. There we go. Something up there as well, I believe. Because why else would the ladder be here? Okay. Let's jump down and head into Corinne's room. Oh, this is... Wow! Holy arrow, cow's milk, a ladle, some 1 cards. You know what? While we are at it, let's just take a picture for a potential thumbnail. And now my mouse died, so I will be right back. And there we are. I completely didn't take into consideration my mouse's battery, so it's charging now, and let's talk to Corinne.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Dreaming, what's it about? Yeah, let's ask
Your
that
gift.
first.
Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Okay, so I don't see why waste time.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Okay, I remember when we first met, I trained her at Kaer Morhen, saved her life once. She was there when I died. This kind of is tricky. These might be a bit too revealing. At least the second and third option. Or maybe one would be too revealing. Let's go with option number 1.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
No, yes. Let's see what other
Yes.
option we have.
No need to rush. We have time.
That's everything. I trained her at Kaer Morhen. Let's choose this one as
Ciri
well.
was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
You know what? For
Yes,
the
I think so.
completionist,
I'm listening.
for the completionist thing, let's just
It was
take
after her
everything.
time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Yeah,
I
let's
have more to say.
go ahead
Then please
and
do.
take the last option as well.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Okay. Let's start with something benign and say that she had trouble controlling them.
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, there's something else.
Ciri is a child of the Elder Blood. They call her the Lady of Space and Time. Let's go with
They
that.
call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yes, because there is
There's something else.
one more option we have left, and that is Ciri is a child of the Elder Blood. As risky as it is to say that to anybody, I do believe that Corinne is on our side, considering she was recommended to us by Triss.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable. and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Dandelion or Yennefer and Triss. Well, we know that Yennefer she didn't find, Triss didn't see her either. So she might as well have gone to Dandelion.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Looks like Dandelion got in some trouble. There was explosions going on. Sewers.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Thanks for your help. The rosemary and thyme dad and in.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Well, if things don't go interesting from minute to minute, thank you for your help, Corinne.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
There's a lot of information that we managed to get in this episode. We know that Ciri contacted somebody in Novigrad and that somebody is actually Dandelion. And now we have the quest to go ahead and go to the rosemary and thyme, but I do believe we will do this in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching and joining Geralt and I on his adventures as per usual. In case you like this video, why don't you drop a like or maybe even a comment down in the comment section below. Or if you like the content I put out on my channel, why don't you consider subscribing? It takes just a couple of seconds and it means a ton to me. This man over here, shame on him, he managed to make me mumble and jumble my words. But yeah, if you would like to subscribe, it would mean a lot to me. And also if you would like to be notified whenever I upload another video, you can click on the little bell icon as well. In case you want to follow me on my socials, my Twitter is RheaPlaysYT and my Instagram is RheaPlays. You can also find that information in the video description as well. And that's it from me for this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!